I thought we were done with Williamsburg, but some of this stuff is just too interesting because we've got this thing that looks kind of like it's going to be a bus terminal maybe, or I don't know, but they're definitely up to something here in Heathwood. Maybe, no, it says Williamsburg Green on there, so we're still in the Williamsburg area. I don't know what the Williamsburg Green is exactly, but there's a lot of green space here, so I guess maybe that's what it means. But yeah, this sort of brand new kind of stuff that's going up as we speak. Very interesting for people that are, you know, into real estate. This is what you got to do. It's like boots on the ground, got to go. There's even a box flying down the road there. That's how, you know, that's how new this is. It's just like things are just getting unboxed right out here, literally, and then we'll go down this street to see the deal. I think, did we go down the street? I don't know. It gets confusing because you're in sort of an area where Hammermeister, nice name, where things look a little bit similar, but you know, to actually have, like, there are differences in some of these homes, like they're not all identical, but there's some similar design work going on, and it's yeah, we were here. Maybe I'll go back around here. Can I do a U-turn? Let's see. Not hit that car. Yeah, we were here, but we love it so much we're back, and okay, just try not to cause any accidents, but yeah, I was interested in coming out here because this is the newest development in Williamsburg, and things are just like really going up now. So back this way, there's that box again. But yeah, so this is going to connect with Westmount, right? Because I know where we are actually, because I always drive into Kitchener on Westmount through sort of like via Roseville and along that way. So on the west side of Kitchener is usually like my favorite way to come into Kitchener because it's the scenic route and it has, you know, some scenery, and they've been building out slowly, kind of coming out this way, heading towards Huron Road, which is to our right. If you go right along, right on Westmount here, you'll end up on Huron Road, which they built this whole area out already. Basically, actually, no, wait a minute. Where are we here? Isn't this Westmount? I think it is. Getting sucked this way. Oh my God. Okay, we're heading this way. Out of town, except for we're still in town because they've developed out here. So we should be seeing some developments out here, I think, soon. Because, yeah, this is towards Huron Road. And, yeah, for a brief second, you're sort of, like, out of town. But then, boom, you're right back in town because this is still technically Kitchener, I think. That's the cemetery. It's called Williamsburg Cemetery. So it's still in Williamsburg. And these developments out here are, you know, within the past few years. I've watched them grow. I've watched them evolve into this sort of like, you know, what do you call it? Is it Art Nouveau? Or I don't know what this is, but Art Deco? I don't know if that is a thing either, but it's like this sort of like patchwork kind of like Tetris looking buildings. That's not really technical real estate term, but yeah, there's sort of like, and then yeah, all of a sudden there's a neighborhood there, and then you're into this sort of like row housing, like fancy row housing, and then there's like a plaza up here, which I've been to. There's a Tepperman's, which I hear their ad on the radio frequently, Tepperman's, and then you've got, you know, this plaza, which I've been to a couple times. I've been to that Tim Hortons there. So still, I guess, in Williamsburg, if you want to call it that. But we're at Huron now, so Huron, I think, technically becomes a different, like, you know, neighborhood on the city map, perhaps. And since we're sort of at the edge of Williamsburg, I guess and we're sort of in Huron, I will go in here and then we will like halt the video once we get into this plaza. And there we go.